What's good, people? It's your boy Baby. So welcome back to my sister.
Up Brazil's Samba million view mark on YouTube.
Simon Kelda there. Let's just 7 in 1. Damn.
And pretty soon, his body couldn't personal. Beat that season. Him a lot of things. First, cheating on him, which made him enter the side, led to a divorce, bankrupt. See guys, the crazy, I even saves. Legit being worshipped.
They made him God. They made him Jesus.
Keen. Problem was, Manchester United, your shot power on a touring a host of
6 in 1.
this from diet in his career and focus watching
on people, it's a boy Vanilla Pekka with another video. No, I did nothing much to say. So I'll be reacting on a video on soccer stars who lost everything. From being a soccer star to being a prison star. So you know what it is. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and keep me notified next time I drop a video. So welcome back to my subscribe button. Let's just get to the video.
Imagine going from being the best footballer in the world to a prison cell in a different country. These are the 10 footballers who lost everything. And first up, Brazil's Samba King lost his crown and bagged time behind bars. In the mid-2000s, Ronaldinho was the king of football. He had everything. I'm talking goals, assists, crazy skills, and even became the first person to smash the 1 million view mark on YouTube. In 2005, Ronaldinho's career peaked. He won the Ballon d'Or and was officially the best player in the world. But after that, things went downhill. Ronaldinho loved to drink and party. He just couldn't get enough of it. And despite his talent, pretty soon, the Barca board had seen enough. So they refused to offer him a new contract, and he joined AC Milan on a free transfer. This was supposed to be his second shot at saving his career, but his addictions got even worse. And years after retiring in 2012, Ronaldinho soon realized that he'd blown away almost all his fortune on alcohol and...
Look at the girls. How many girls are there? Let's just count them. Please count them with me. Let's start. Let me just zoom it in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 in 1.
Damn.
The nigga was feeling it,
worse, he owed over $1.5 million in debt. And when the courts found out he couldn't pay, they seized his international passports and mortgaged his house. Ronaldinho wanted to escape, so he tried to smuggle his way into Paraguay using a fake passport. But he got busted. In the end, Ronaldinho had to do time in juvie, and he's come out a changed man ever since. In Ronaldinho's case, he lost it towards the end of his career, and he's not the only Brazilian who had everything and fell off. This next dude just couldn't stop. Ronaldo Nazário. R9 was a beast in his prime. To show you how good he was, he won the Ballon d'Or before he turned 20. R9 became one of the most feared ballers in the world, playing for clubs like Barcelona and Inter Milan. But it was at Madrid that Nazário started to fall off. See, he started making so much money that he put the game aside and wanted to party and live the life. But Madrid wasn't prepared to pay him for smashing bottles instead of goals, so they let him go on a free. But it only made things worse. At Milan, Nazário's lifestyle was so bad that he only spent months at the club, and pretty soon, his body couldn't take it anymore. Even when he went back home to Brazil, and on the day of his final match for the national team, Nazário went from being a fit world-class baller to looking like this. If only he stayed fit, man. He had no excuse, but for Josip Ilicic, falling was something personal. In 2019-20, Josip was on fire, scoring 4 goals in a Champions League knockout game and helping Atalanta push up in the Italian Serie A. It seemed for a long time that this was going to be his peak season, until Ilicic came across the one person he simply couldn't beat that season. himself. See, Ilicic was battling a lot of things. First, he had lymphadenitis, a condition where the lymph nodes in his neck got swollen. And even worse, there were rumors of Ilicic's wife cheating on him, which made him enter a mental breakdown. All of this combined made Ilicic reach a mutual agreement with Atalanta to terminate his contract. And for over a year, he was out of the game. Ilicic decided to return to his native Maribor in Slovenia. And while he continues to play the game now, it's safe to say after that whole episode, Ilicic's career would never remain the same again. On the plus side, Ilicic probably saved enough money to get by during the period he was away from the game. Wish we could say the same for Lee Hendry. In his playing career, Hendry rocked up for some decent clubs in the Premier League and scored bangers like this. But off the pitch, the only thing banging about Hendry's life was his finances. Hendry had endured a messy relationship with his wife Emma that led to a divorce, and this in turn led him being declared bankrupt. See guys, the situation was so bad that Hendry tried to take his life because he couldn't bear the thought of losing everything at a go. Divorce seems to take a hard toll on some of the OGs in the game. Lee Hendry first, and even David James. Back in the day, David James was an OG in goal. Heck, the dude was so crazy, I even thought he had more haircuts than he had actual saves. James played for some of the big clubs in the Premier League, Liverpool, Manchester City, and even Portsmouth. But in 2014, England's starting goalie at the 2006 World Cup was declared bankrupt after going through a messy divorce with his ex-wife Tanya, which made him lose $3 million.
They get
in James's case, things were so bad that to
things.
survive, he had to auction some of his jerseys and match-worn stuff so he could get by. That's low, but I don't think it can get lower than this next dude, who owes an entire country. Diego Armando Maradona. Now, he needs no introduction. In his playing career, Maradona was a god. The dude's legit being worshipped as a religion in some parts of Argentina.
What the? They made him God. They made him Jesus. Damn, the nigga was so big. Like, they made him Jesus. Damn.
Kinda seems like the fan love wasn't as heavy in Italy as it was back home. Because football legend or not, the guys at the tax office didn't care. They just wanted him to pay taxes. But Maradona wasn't too keen on doing that, because he rocked up a crazy tax bill worth over $53 million. Think this is crazy? Here comes the shocking part.
Damn, that's a lot of money. Hey, that's a lot of money. And the nice part is in dollars. Imagine it could come to rands.
Maradona claimed he didn't know he owed that much in taxes, and even blamed the government officials for not informing him early. So in a bid to pay it off, and in return, the government hit back with an on-site policy on Maradona. Because the next time he was seen in Italy, they confiscated 2 Rolls watches worth $15K and 3 diamond earrings worth $6K to get their money back. Maradona at that point knew if he didn't want to lose everything he had, it was best he avoided planes to Italy for a long while. And he did. In Maradona's case, he could hide back home in Argentina, but this next dude became so broke, he couldn't afford the plane ticket back home. When he signed for Manchester United, I legit believed Eric Jemba was so good, they named him twice. At the time, Jemba was supposed to be the man to replace the legendary Roy Keane after Keane left United. But let's just say, things didn't turn out that way. Now, Jemba only spent 18 months at United, but on a $75K a week deal. It should have been enough for him to start something and save up the cash. The only problem was, he didn't see it like that. At least that's what his agent thought. Because, get this, the dude reportedly had over 30 bank accounts he tried to use to clear loans. Add this to a messy divorce in 2016 from his wife Rachel, and Jemba was declared bankrupt. For someone who was supposed to be the next Roy Keane, it's safe to say this one didn't work out. A phrase the guys at Juventus must be really familiar with, after signing this dude on a free. Paul Pogba. Honestly, this one hurts, because Pogba is
Pogba was one of the stars. Most I remember when I was in like I think it's class 7 if I'm not mistaken. There was another boy who used to play soccer in school. He came with like a soccer boot like similar to Pogba's. Yo, damn, like almost the whole school was like yo, like. But the nigga fell off.
OG.
Oh,
he had a new haircut for every assist he pulled off. In 2016, Manchester United resigned Pogba from Juventus for a world record $89 million. But it never really worked out the way both parties hoped it would. And as a...
Wait, that's a lot of money. $89 million. In dollars. Damn. That's a lot of dollars. In dollars. That's a lot of dollars. Damn. 89. Like, what should you do if they to sign you with that money? Like you're in South Africa, like what would you do? Please comment down below what would you do with that money. Now I would invest and probably open a business. Yeah. But like I'll chup some of the money, add a lot of money. Imagine in rents.
Pogba was off to Juve for free again in the summer of 2022. He was supposed to revive his career in Juve, but his injury list has to be the weirdest I've ever seen. My man was even bagging injuries in his ass. Combine this with a doping allegation that has him banned for between 2 to 4 years, and Pogba's ship may just have sailed already. Still hurts. I guess Pogba's a definition of what could have been, but I don't think anyone fits this description more than Adriano. Imagine being so good, your shot power on a video game is rated 99. Yeah, that was Adriano's reality, and the hype was real. See, Adriano was one of the most hyped players of his generation, because his coaches at both club and country levels thought he could go on to become the next R9, or even better. Until the tragic incident happened that didn't just ruin his career, but almost ruined his life. His dad died, and Adriano never recovered. To Adriano, his dad was everything, and losing him now in his career was a hole no one could ever fill. After this, he just never stayed fit. Combine that with touring a host of clubs around the world, and now these days, now in his career, was a hole no one could ever fill. After this, he just never stayed fit. Combine that with touring a host...
What the stuff I'm in hands are there? Damn. 6-in-1. These niggas love hands, Moose. These soccer players love hands.
Of clubs around the world, and now these days, Adriano lives like this. From Ballon d'Or potential to beer bottles.
Yo. Hey, damn, some fall off that bed, guys, yo. But something like I've thought, money finishes, guys. Like, you should never think that the money you have is forever. If you get a chance, chow that money, baba. Don't leave it. What if you get a taste, you think like you're going somewhere or something happens? They end up chowing that money when you're in the hospital. Yeah. Like, if you get a chance, chow that money. But you should be wise and saving. Don't just chow it. Just save or open a business like Ronaldo. You have multiple businesses.
Sad ending. But now, guys, it's time for the top reveal on the list. And this baller needs no introduction. Eden Hazard should have been the next big thing at Real Madrid. He was the club's record signing in 2019. Hazard had everything he needed to succeed at Real Madrid. Except at the biggest club in the world, he came across the toughest opponent of his career, his diet. Hazard himself admits that he came to Madrid overweight, and the injuries just seemed to multiply after that. He spent 4 years at Madrid and scored 4 league goals, averaging a goal every season.
Like, okay, 4 years, and he scored like 4 goals. Almost like each and every year, almost score 1 goal. Like, why are they still keeping you? They should make you fall off.
And it was so bad that Madrid's record signing never even played in El Clasico. At the end of his Madrid contract, despite bids from the Saudi Pro League and the MLS, Hazard decided to call it quits on his career and focus watching videos from our channel instead.
Damn, the nigga like quitted on on his own career. Damn, that shit bad, you know. That shit's bad. So people, thank you for watching the video, and like, yeah, please comment down below, like, what would you do, like, with that money that they sign people with, like, because like, these people, they get a lot of money from the, what you call this, from the other team, from the signing contracts and things, and they just chow it and the money just finishes, like, just like that. So please, like, just comment down below, what would you do with that money if you get like 89 million dollars? Imagine, I'm gonna try to, what you call this, to Google it and then change it into rands and then tell you how much is it. Probably is in billions and billions, like, that's getting man. So people, you know what it is, so boy Bandile back with another video. I'll put my OG song on the background, so yeah, please check it out. Switch RZA, please check it out, people. He's doing some fire songs. I'm gonna put other song like on the background, you'll hear it out. So we just yapping, you know what it's, so boy Bandile. Bang. Oh yeah, people, I wanted to ask, how would you, if I could react on a Joseph Dunn video, like, bang, outside, just like that.